Alright. Arumba, you should free your own pops and have robots do that work, or move your new slaves to do that work instead. Yeah, we could move them. I mean, their happiness doesn't matter. We'd have to spend some influence for that, right? So we could like ferry these little whatever they're called off of this planet. We've got the Droll Perfen. They're like really not happy, and that's okay. We can resettle them to other planets. I mean, is there really that much of an argument for doing that? Obviously, we want robots so we can get rid of some of the unhappiness from slavery and stuff on our own pops, but these guys are growth speed, consumer goods cost. Like, they're not really even that good at doing work. They're not strong or anything. Our robots... We want to build more robots, I think. For 100 minerals, we could build a robot on our capital. Minerals plus 10%. And then we could have him work one of the mineral tiles. And then we could take one of these pops and de-slave them and put them on the other thing. Why would you need robots when you have slaves? Well, we're fanatic materialists. We're only somewhat enslavey. Besides, the 10% mineral output's better than anything else we can get. We don't actually have any slaves that can give us very many more bonus milk. How much do these guys get? Did they actually get a big bonus? Chattel slavery does give plus 10%. I guess it is the same. I don't know. Or replace one of the farms or mines near the capital building with a slave processing facility to double up adjacency bonus. I care less about the food right now. Why is it that everything I want, I don't have enough points for? Almost lost the war due to the tech gap. Yeah, that's probably true. We need the society. Need to get society back up, and this constructorship needs to start doing some work as well. Are there other minerals we can acquire right now that are good? We still have a lot more exploration to do over here. I think for now I'm going to stay at like 11 ships. We'll keep them docked up. We'll this mining network will help out a little bit. We got the 2 robots working on the minerals. That's good and makes sense. These guys really shouldn't be working physics, I think. The physics output's actually not that bad. What do you think we should prioritize? Should we upgrade the Should we upgrade the planetary administrations on both planets, or should we upgrade like another starbase? Should we just focus on the stuff that's out there in the this thing? Like the ratio for revenue is like 2 minerals for 1 energy on these bases. We've tapped pretty much everything that's not more than 2. I can't remember what our bonuses are right now. We've got Corvette build costs, so we want to take advantage of that while this guy's in charge. Should reinvest into more mining stations. Okay. I mean, like, on, say, this planet, for example, if we were to upgrade the planetary administration, all we really get is some extra food. We've got a lot of unused planet locations here. We need to be able to clear the sinkholes soon. I think he could have picked a much better location for this reassembled ship shelter. I think I'm going to destroy it and rebuild it here. That way we can get the adjacency bonuses on these two and on these two. We miss out on, like, one mineral, but we get adjacency bonuses a lot better. Temporary loss of unity. Okay. We're working on it, we're working on it. So we got a lab being built here, we got a lab here, and a reassembled ship shelter for better adjacencies, and then another lab there. So we're trying to get the science thing in order. Beyond that, we'll focus on building stuff in space. We've got some physics coming in here. Not a lot of science society available. We'll build out all these minerals in these two star systems.
Construction complete.
I like how it's, again, combined my leader out. When you use the combine button for navies, it's just like, yeah, you probably didn't want that leader, did you? Yeah, it's fine. Don't actually want that guy.
Complete.
Alright, so this guy's here. Let's get that guy going right away. I want that society. Yeah, let's get another basic science lab. So Ken really likes the idea of putting a slave processing center on one of these two. As opposed to the mining network. It's a pretty expensive investment, but I could see why that would make sense. Getting double adjacency on food and on minerals from the planetary administration.
Construction complete. Technology secured.
Off-road trading company. Alright, yes, we definitely want to get rid of sinkholes. Heritage site, don't really care about. Yeah, sinkholes so we can get that good mineral thing and also get the secondary planet of Azamor Prime actually growing a little bit more soon. We have a lot of influence right now. We could try to do some more like subsidies. Apparently this price is going up over time. It was oh, it didn't go up over time. It was 900 because we had a discount from the previous guy. Edict cost, no current effect. Then why does it say negative 10%? Huh. First thing first, build a science ship, send exploring, then develop your space. We do have one science ship. He's taking absolutely forever to get up to survey that stuff. We could probably benefit from a second ship. You're right. We had two earlier. I don't know why it died. That was silly. Yep, we have a little bit of surplus of food.
Construction complete.
Alright, this lab is done. I think we're doing fine on energy for the moment. Let's go for science.
Construction complete.
We'll get our power here. The new planetary administration's done. This one, I do think we want to get upgraded right away. Quadruple adjacency bonuses seems pretty good. This one's not as good because it's just a little bit of food. We could really double down on the physics research if we build this outpost over here. Add one. Is there still a capped influence? Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? What was the actual date on the truce? 32 September 15th. We got like 7 more years until we need to have a full fleet strength navy. And I want to definitely upgrade some more star bases so we can have some parallel Corvette manufacturing and then also possibly have 2 separate fleets. One for like holding a position and one for raiding. I will upgrade the outposts to star bases, man. They're expensive. It's not like I've not realized that's a thing you can do. It's just look at the cost, man. The starbase upgrade's 240. It's really expensive. It's like 5 months of minerals income. We've got a lot of stuff to build right now. Like there's all kinds of things that need to be upgraded. Like, would I rather have the starbase or would I rather have the upgraded planetary administration here so that we can get adjacency on the energy and minerals? I would say that I'd probably rather have this.
Complete.
Well, science is looking a lot better. I think we can afford to wait for that science lab for that pop to grow. Yeah, with 7 years of peace, I think that we do the planetary administration first. These little mammalian, little weird bird-looking face things grow pretty quickly, don't they? They absolutely hate being our slaves. It's really surprising, I know.
Complete.
Negative 48 unrest. We're gonna need to build a stronghold on this planet also.
Construction complete.
I know. I'm aware. I'm aware there's unrest. Oh, you need some Unity sticks? Arumba isn't building the Unity builds yet? Well, we started off with a ridiculous amount of Unity from something called Planetary Unification.
Secured.
That seems to have worked out pretty well. Basic combat rules. Cool. Fusion reactor for more power. Planetary FTL inhibitors and starbase FTL inhibitors. That's pretty expensive tech. I think I'd rather knock out the fusion reactor tech. And here we just got the mineral processing plant and the nebula refinery. Alright, I want destroyers.
Hulks vivisected.
What did he say? Coil guns, 10% progress. Okay, so coil guns was the tier 2. I still think we stick with the destroyer tech, and let's see if maybe the coil guns tech we can pick up a little bit more from. Is there any more? Yeah, there's still more debris here. A couple of sites. Alright, so we've got the planetary administration popping out. Now that we have the ability to do that tech from the engineering, mineral processing plant 1 and nebula refinery. So this is a star-based building. It's gonna go here. Curator think tank. Trading hubs +2. So nebula refineries, 2 energy per month for 5 minerals. Takes like 4 years to pay for itself, 40 months. A little bit over 3 years, actually. Right now we have the crew quarters, which is saving us on the docked fleet, which is pretty good. We could unlock this by upgrading to a star hold, if we get star hold technology. It looks like if we want to build those, we will have to start upgrading the star outposts. Food from Starbase. You think certain stars give buffs and debuffs on certain technology? Certain stars? How do you mean? Alright, next upgrade that I want is going to be the Unrest. Even more progress on the coil guns, awesome. I'm thinking on our new planet that we conquered, we're going to need to get the stronghold to keep them from, like, rebelling and being bad. When does recently conquered drop off? A long time. We could spread them out, right? Like we could migrate one to a new planet or something, and then it'd be mostly robots. Not to mention the new pop. This new pop that grew, he's really unhappy about being here, but he
tactical retreat.
He's not actually someone who remembers being recently enslaved or recently conquered. Okay, this constructor, I do think we want to build this thing. We have until 32. 5 years to go. Well, 5.5. There's still probably time to knock out, in 4 years, we're going to have tech for destroyers. And then we could probably knock out at least 1 destroyer or 2 before the actual war truce timer's up. I think we're going to want to attack right away. Well, although he'll probably not attack me. I could just wait.
Hulks vivisected.
Blue lasers and coil guns. Alright, so we're making some good progress there.
Complete.
We should probably, maybe it'd be better just to get the coil gun tech rather than try to go for the destroyers to match his tech. And again, we could get the tech for free if we just steal it from him. We'd have to beat him in combat for that, though.
Construction complete.
What gives sleep cap? We have to
Upgraded.
upgrade the outposts. So Lycabon is clearly like a choke point that we should probably upgrade. And then our other planet that we colonized was down here. It's probably the best choke point. I think we want to upgrade Lycabon. Fleet logistician trait. Alright, cool. So he's got fleet upkeep just like the other guy did, except that he doesn't force everyone to die instead of actually tactically retreating. That's nice. So this is upgrading. In about a year, we'll have a new spaceport.
Project complete.
The Prince is legible. Gain influence or get, I don't really care that much about that little bit of influence. Oh, it's these guys. Damn. Oh, hey, they're gonna give us 1,200 energy for this. Great. We hate you, but thanks for the energy. Does that put them in debt, I hope? That would be glorious if it does.
Construction complete.
Alright, so output. Almost all of our minerals on the planet are coming from our capital. I really want to get the mineral thing next. Question is, do we ditch the 2 food in favor of just going mineral heavy on the capital and like replace this with a mineral processing plant? Or do we... I think we do. I think it's better to stock it up, right? And just get a ton of minerals here. What do you think, Ken? What would you do? Replace one of the food tiles with a mineral processing plant? Or would you just go with the slave one instead? We could actually do both. I think the slave one gives us more right away. Yeah, I think it's time to do that. We can probably afford to do this before the truce is up and we actually need some help. The slave processing first. There's not that many more minerals available.
Special project complete.
Hi! More Dwamax. Okay. What's that all about? Hey, it's the Meknas Corsairs. So these are bad guys. Meknas Corsairs are marauders. Okay, cool. We're at 60 minerals. Science is kind of balanced out a little bit. We got the planetary administration. We're only getting the adjacency bonus here because these are unupgraded, so it's definitely time to add in a mining network here. Actually, maybe we should just go straight to a slave processing facility here as well. Yeah, we should. There's not a lot of slaves on this planet, but...
Construction complete.
Unity! Alright, shipyard build speed and ship upgrade cost. Claim influence cost. Army damage. This is the only one that provides us with an advantage right away. I want me a slave processing facility here, please. So expensive. Damn. Why not study Prince?
Found.
I don't know what it does, actually, so that's the main reason. Besides, ducats are good. We like ducats. Nothing to dislike about ducats, is there? Prince used to give an edict? Oh, okay. Well, I'm unaware of that. So what does our faction even, like, really want? Extra national authority.
Star system charted.
Extending our influence to dominate subject nations will please the Imperial movement. Adopting domination traditions will please them. Autocratic rule, an imperial or dictatorial authority will please them. I don't really know how to make these guys really that happy. Still don't have the tech for this, but we're coming up on it soon, and within 12 months, we've got the fusion reactor popping out.
Complete.
We have a new starbase. It's complete. We have 2 module slots and a building slot, so we could do the resource silo. Blech. No, I think we would want to do the Nebula refinery. Oh, okay. The Nebula refinery quite obviously requires the system to be inside a nebula. Makes sense. It's still, I mean, it's not like it was a mistake to build this one out. We need this thing to be upgraded anyway. It's a choke point. So now this thing has way more hull. It's still got the nuclear missile, and now it's got medium red lasers, medium mass drivers. Like, it's got a lot of other advantages to it. Modules we could do then, we could throw down another shipyard. We could just do an anchorage so that we could have more naval capacity. And we could put down some gun batteries if we want to make this thing safer. Trading hub for energy. I think it's a good idea to get a second shipyard up and running. Effect on hostile ships. Combat disengagement chance negative 20%. Like, we could jam their communications in this system, and then potentially cause them to all die, like they, like did us. That would be swell. Wouldn't it? We have enough energy that maybe it's a good idea to do one of these things here. Education, recycling, healthcare. Right now, consumer goods costs us 24.2 units of consumers' goods. Like, it wouldn't be a huge amount, but recycling campaigns could potentially save us some minerals. I don't know. Defensive stations, that's another option, yeah. This thing can build, up to 6 defensive platforms. And I think you can actually have defensive platforms on just these regular ones as well. Yeah. You don't even need to do anything else. And the defensive platform tech is based on whatever you design. Right now, our defensive platforms just use tons of nukes. I can put afterburners on a defensive station. Because defensive stations need better sublight speed. Why is that even allowed? That's just silly. An aggression pact invitation. The Ethari Star League. All right, sure. We'll be friends with you. We can actually build up some trust with them. Alright, I want to prepare for war with this guy. We have a second shipyard popping out soon. I think at least one defensive platform here would be a good idea.
Construction complete. Tech Technology secured.
We have no unrest on this planet, although we could probably benefit from a stronghold anyway, just because it produces unity and it provides defensive armies. Okay.
Construction complete.
Okay, we've expanded our space a little bit. We've got 4 energy available here. I think that's kind of hard to pass up. Not that we really have a huge need for energy at the moment. A lot of minerals here. Uncolonizable.
Construction complete.
Yeah, actually do this. Keep scanning that out for now. We now have 2 shipyards.
Construction complete.
A little bit more engineering coming out soon. This planet is doing pretty well. Unrest is like
complete.
Pretty much exactly at 0 at the moment. We've replaced
system charted.
This with the slave processing, so we are getting pretty good bonuses overall. I still think that I would like to swap out the food on the capital with a mineral processing plant.
Vessels upgraded.
And then we can get food elsewhere. Let's start that up now. So let's make sure that on some of these other planets then, we're getting food. We've got our slave processing facility here as well. And since I'm doing fine on energy, well, I was, for the most part, suddenly it's a much lower number.
Technology secured. Star system charted.
We can remove sinkholes, reveals resources, habitability plus 5%, food outputs, fleet command plus 20. Okay, yeah, we need that. Yeah, it sounds like the kind of tech that we would like to have, I think. And we can also remove this tile blocker, so let's do our little swappy-doo, get you in charge. Okay.